You need to get knocked down before you can really figure out what your fight is and how you need to fight it. Sometimes you need to feel the pain and sting of defeat to activate the real passion and purpose that God predestined inside of you. God says in Jeremiah, I know the plans I have for you. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. Hear me well on this day. This day when you have reached the hilltop and you are deciding on next jobs, next steps, careers, further education. You would rather find purpose than a job or a career. Purpose crosses disciplines. Purpose is an essential element of you. It is the reason you are on the planet at this particular time in history.
No matter what comes my way in this life, no matter what the doctor's report is, no matter how many people turn their back on me, whether or not I ever get my dream job, I know this: I have an eternal hope, and it's found in Jesus Christ.
So I think one of the greatest gifts you can have in life is know who you are, what you're about, where you're going, and be single-hearted and determined.
God gives you an opportunity, and what you do with that opportunity is your gift to Him.
Got it.
You understand? When God gives you an opportunity, instead of just jumping on the opportunity, you're supposed to see what it can be.
And He knows what you're facing. He knows what you're fearing. He knows what you are feeling, and He'll prop you up on your leaning side. He wants you to make it. He wants you to win. He wants you to overcome.
You know, the enemy knows the same thing about you, that if you ever plant your feet and decide, this is what God has called me to do, this is what I'm gonna do, this is what I'm made to do, this is what I'm created to do, this is what I'm called to do, this is why I came to earth, this is why I was born, this is why God gave me these gifts, this is why He gave me these experiences, this is what I'm here for, I'ma do it no matter what.
We have to embrace the truth that calling is about who you are before what you do. In other words, calling is as much about who you're becoming as it is about what you are doing.
Now, to discover something doesn't mean you created it. To discover something means it already existed, but it is new to you. It has been revealed to you, which requires that you live your life from a perspective of being a lifelong learner.
Don't worry. You're never ahead, you're never behind. You're exactly where you need to be. And every minute that you're spending wishing you had someone else's life, you're wasting a minute of yours.
It's a life filled with discovery. It implies that for many of us, like Jacob, life is a mystery. It's an utter mystery. You don't know what's going to happen in the next second. One text can change the trajectory of your life. One phone call can change your mood, your outcome, can change everything that's happening around you, because life is itself a mystery. As soon as you master it, you step into a new mystery.
All right, well, we are live, live from North Carolina, Raleigh, North Carolina. Thank you for joining my virtual book launch event. It is an awesome day today because the book is officially launching tomorrow. which has truly been a long time coming. So thank you for joining. I know some of you have a pretty busy Sunday afternoon, so you might be rewatching this later. Do me a favor, for the people that are on the live already, feel free, give a share, help spread this live message going out. So feel free, if you can share this on whichever platform you're watching, whether it's on Facebook or LinkedIn. So feel free to give it a share. So yeah, this project that I embarked on really a couple years ago. I know I talked about this over the last couple months leading up to this point. I had this book idea on my heart for a long time. And, God presents opportunities in very unique ways. And it really started by running into someone that is really a leadership guru in the leadership space and had a publishing company, Dr. Sam Chand, and met his CEO, Martijn van Tilburg, and went to one of their events. And I mentioned I had this book idea. I had a 4-part book idea, presented it to them, and their focus was really on the message. It was really about unleashing your message. And I really liked that focus because it wasn't so much focused on the book or selling the book. It was more focused on the message itself. So ended up splitting my original book idea into 4 books. So, which is why, you've probably seen the book. It's a fairly quick read because this is really book 1 of many to come. So, which is why I came up with the book idea of navigation and discovery. And what the topic of navigation discovery is really about, so this book really covers my high school years and early college, because the journey of life is truly a journey of navigation and discovery, and truly discovering who you are and navigating through different obstacles, different valleys, reaching the mountaintops, whatever that might be. And I've got to experience a lot in such a short time. And I wanted to share my story in hopes to helping other people with my story. This book is not a 10-step to success. It's not, there's plenty of books out there, but this is just another story to help you or someone that that might benefit from my message. So here's the book, Navigation and Discovery, A Path of Navigating and Discovering Through Your Journey of Faith. So feel free to get your copy, and I'll give you more details, but I want to talk more about this message. I've been able to experience quite a bit. Oh, I see Miss Guerrero just commented and joined the live. Miss Guerrero, you're actually mentioned in this book. So you and Mr. Leckie are mentioned in this book because I do cover high school years. So you do get an honorable mention in here. So I do talk about how you and Mr. Leckie were an instrumental part of really launching my journey in that navigation and discovery, which was transitioning into college and helping set me up for success. So thank you for all that you've done to help that journey. I see Darren here joined in. Darren, thank you for your email. Actually just read your email, and thank you so much for reading the book, and hope you enjoyed that as well. So here's the book, Navigation and Discovery, A Path of Navigating and Discovering Through Your Journey of Faith. Again, feel free, if you can, for those that have just joined, if you can share this on your social media platform, if you wish to help share this message. Really want to help get this message out there. Before I have some videos here actually to show you, but before I move on, I really want to give thanks to 4 Rivers Media and the very professional team out there. Martijn van Tilburg and his team, John, Allison, Debbie Chan, and everyone that helped on the back end, Noah, Steve, Derek. Thank you so much for really being a part of my journey and making the experience so worthwhile. And really, it's been a great experience, and I look forward to the more books to come. So I've already started to outline book number 2. So I hope that will come out at the end of this year. But navigation discovery, another thing, I also launched a podcast behind it because I don't think it's just all about my story. It's about other people's story on this journey as well. So I probably did a good handful of interviews over the last month. And this is an opportunity to bring people on, both that are known and unknown, and also for you to learn from their stories. I have CEOs, executives. The first Egyptian astronaut, Sarah Sabri, will be on soon. A lot of my good friends and good mentors. One of my first guests on the podcast was Eric, who's been really a lifelong mentor. And I actually have a message from him. You probably already saw this video if you're in tune on my social media platform. But he really explains on this video why you should read this book.
Gain insight from others. I think I mentioned it in the forward, in that looking around and learning from others is a very efficient way to get what you want in life. It's all too often that we need to figure things out as individuals without the benefit of help. When decisions are so important, such as what to do with one's professional life, look at the experiences of others and maybe your peer groups, because your peer groups are people who likely share morals, values, spirituality with you. And if they've been able to reach or attain a certain level of happiness, you could probably gain some insight in terms of how you may be able to experience the same by looking at their failures, their successes, their journey, and to be able to not have to make some of the mistakes that they did.
Oh, thank you, Zoe. I didn't realize. Sorry, I was muted.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I was muted. One of the things, I'll go back again. I really wanted to give thanks to those that endorsed this book. So the folks that endorsed the book were Pasquale Raguseo, Kenyatta Thomas, Dr. Lonham, Travis Van Dusen, Niall Mulcahy, Steve Aiken, and TJ Waddell. All these people were so supportive and willing to give an endorsement for the book. And they remain an instrumental part of my journey of navigation and discovery. One of the things that I wanted to mention is, the subtitle of the book is A Path of Navigating and Discovering Through Your Journey of Faith. And faith is such an important element of my life and always has been. And I might historically have not been as open about it, but this is a real part of my story of navigating and discovering. And, you don't have to believe in faith and spirituality to be able to read this book, but I want you to know how faith and spirituality was a part of my life. What's been interesting is when I brought this book up in podcast interview requests, faith and spirituality, when we touched on that topic, it happened organically, and it caused people to think about faith and spirituality, and it caused them to open up about their thoughts. So I just wanted you to be open on the topic of faith and just appreciate how it affected my journey and journey of life so far. So thank you everyone for joining. Not quite done yet, but feel free to continue to share this social media post, share on LinkedIn, share on Facebook, and thank you all for joining. And I know some of you are going to watch this after. So now I really want to get this message into your hands, or if this message just does not resonate with you, get this book for someone that you know. Get 3, 4, 5 copies, and you never know who you might run into that might need to hear this message. Darren, thank you for the great feedback in reading this book already. I appreciate all the feedback, and you can order this book on CameronSinghBook.com. So CameronSinghBook.com. So you want to get your copy, and I'll have the link up here scrolling. CameronSinghBook.com. Get the book from the website. Tomorrow, this is going to go live on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and Books A Million. If you buy it on that, you won't get a signed copy. That is the distribution for that. The books come from somewhere else and not me. So if you want a signed copy of the book, order it directly on CameronSinghBook.com. So also available is a study guide. It's a thin study guide to really help you guide the book and provide some applications for the book. So you can choose to purchase that as well. And then the book is actually available on Audible today. If you are a subscriber of Audible and listen to books on Audible, you can choose to add the book to your Audible account. So you can just search Navigation and Discovery or my name, Cameron Singh. And it's also available on Kindle. If you want it on your Kindle, feel free to purchase that on Kindle as well. And one thing I would really appreciate and would like to request is that provide feedback. Provide feedback, whether it's by email, and also submit your review on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and Books A Million. That would be great. Having more reviews will have it a little bit more visible on the different distributors. And also I'll put those reviews on social media as well. So feel free if you have any feedback. My email is singhcameron@gmail.com. So that's my last name, first name @gmail.com. So would greatly appreciate it. It's a very quick read. You can see it's a fairly thin book. So I know some of you might not say I'm not that much of a reader, but it's a fairly quick read. So get your copy today. Once you pre-order your copy or order it, I'll give you an electronic copy of Chapter 1 and a digital and an audiobook file for Chapter 1 so you can get a head start on it while the book is on the way to you. So appreciate everyone's support for joining this Facebook Live or LinkedIn Live. Thank you for everyone that has supported me along this journey to make this project happen. And for those that were always an encouragement as I marinated on this idea, continued to work on this idea, continued to really flesh out and find time for writing this book. So I actually have something really cool, which I'm very excited. Some of these videos I haven't really watched. Some of them I just edited and through on together. But there's some messages from really important people in my life that I wanted to share with you on this book.
Hi Cameron, God give you blessing that you write this book, and you're gonna save lots of life from that book, and you're gonna have more blessing from God. Thank you. God bless you, my grandson.
Hi Cameron, you did a good job. You wrote the book. You did a good job, a tremendous job. You did in our family, Cameron. I bless you. You did a good job. Thank you, Cameron. Keep on doing good job. God bless you. Thank you, Cameron. Bye.
Cameron, my friend, I've known you for 5 or 6 years now. It was an honor to work with you through that 1 year in Teterboro, and I'm so glad we've remained friends since. I can't tell you how proud I am of you that you wrote a book. I don't know that I know anybody that's written a book before. I just want to say congratulations on this journey. I know it was a long one. You have a lot of experience behind you that went into the words that you got into this book. And again, I just want to say that I'm extremely proud of you and looking forward to the future success together.
Great job, son. You did a good job. After reading that book, everybody gonna like it, and we appreciate the way you did it and finished the book, and we love you so much.
Hey Cameron.
Hey Cameron, we wanted to say congratulations on the release of your new book. I know this is something you've been passionate about for a long time, and we can't wait to get our hands on a copy and read it.
And I'm sure this is the beginning of a long and beautiful journey.
Congratulations, my brother. I'm so proud of you and all of your accomplishments. This has to be the best one yet. I'm so happy that you are sharing how your faith and the other people around you have helped you navigate through life. And while you are sharing your story, you're helping people discover their goals just like you have. I'm excited to read the book, and congratulations. I love you. Mwah.
Cameron, this is huge, awesome, just exciting to see from afar. I know if you would have told me, hey, you got one friend growing up, they're going to write a book, who's it going to be? I totally would have put money on you. So that's actually nice to know in the end. But I'm extremely proud of you. You've put a lot of thought, hard work, and you've had your own navigation and discovery into your own book writing journey. There's been a lot of steps towards it. It's been great following along. And now I'm just excited to see everything that goes along with it. The book is a centerpiece to so much more that you're doing, including a podcast and many other ventures. So cheers to you, my friend, and best wishes on the book release.
Congratulations, Cameron. This is a major milestone in your life, and I can't be more proud and intrigued by your success and your accomplishment. What a better way to share your life journey that may change many lives through your book, hoping that people will navigate through your book and discover their own success. Love you. Congratulations again. All the success to you. Thank you.
All right. Well, thank you so much, especially my family that has supported me in everything that I do. Even sometimes they tell me, "What are you thinking? Why are you making it hard on yourself?" But they continue to support me in everything that I do. So thank you, Mom, Dad, Gigi and Nani and Nana. Thank you so much, and thank you for getting all the videos together. And to those friends, mentors, James, Zoe from the Caribbean in Barbuda, to Pasquale in Jersey, TJ in Dallas. Thank you so much for taking the time to get a quick video to put together. Really appreciate this. And as we wrap up, grab your copy of Navigation Discovery, CameronSinghBook.com. Buy this for yourself, buy this for people that you know, that you think will really learn from this message. And there's different ways for you to get it. There's the book, there's an electronic copy of the book through Kindle, there's an audiobook on Audible. And if you don't have Audible but still want to buy the audiobook, I'll give you the audiobook files, the MP3 files, and you can get those at CameronSinghBook.com. So get your copy today. Help get this message across your networks as well. So if you can share this live, would greatly appreciate it. And also feedback. So greatly appreciate everyone that joined today and engaged. It was really cool to, thank you, Darren, Miss Guerrero, Gigi, Travis, Zoe, and I'm sure James is on as well from the Caribbean. Thank you so much for being really a part of this journey. And thank you for everyone for the encouragement. So grab your copy today and starting on book number 2. So I'm sure you'll see some more about this book and some more stuff being offered. And thanks again. And I really hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday.